For this demonstration, you will need 2 pieces of paper, a pencil and marker, tape, a magnifying glass or a phone, and optional, a stamp pad. To make sure you know which fingerprint is which, you can write your name and which fingers you'll be using on your paper like I did. If you have a stamp pad, you can lightly press your finger into the ink and dab it on your second sheet of paper. You'll see that it's super dark and you can't really see your fingerprint. But if you press your finger to the paper one more time, you can see your fingerprint much better. If you don't have a stamp pad, take your pencil and quickly scratch it on the paper until you have a dark area like this full of pencil lead. Then take one finger and rub it in the pencil lead until it covers your fingerprint. You want to make sure you roll your finger to get the edges, and you want your finger to get pretty dark with the lead. Take a piece of tape by the edge and carefully place it over your fingertip. Press down gently to make sure the tape covers everything. Carefully peel off the tape and put it on your first sheet of paper. This was my index finger. Look how defined your fingerprint is. You can use a magnifying glass or a phone to look at your fingerprints. Repeat this process for as many fingers as you want. If you can, get your family to join in so you can compare fingerprints. Let's quickly examine my thumb. The main fingerprint types are arches, whorls, and loops, though there are lots of variations. My thumb has a whorl pattern, more specifically an elongated whorl pattern. You can tell it's a whorl because when you follow the blue line, it goes around in a spiral. Whorl patterns also have 2 deltas, which has a Y shape. One delta is in the white triangle. The green line cuts across the spiral to the other delta. Can you see it? In the description below, there is a link for you to find your fingerprint pattern. Here's the print of my left hand's middle finger. Do you see how the lines sort of swoop to the side? This is a loop pattern, which is the most common type of fingerprint. Here is my index finger. The lines you see on all fingerprints are called ridges, which are unique to each person, even identical twins. Ridges have identifying marks. In the white circle is a bifurcation, where one ridge splits off into 2. In the red circles are enclosures, also called islands. It's when a ridge splits up and comes back together, making a random enclosure in your fingerprint. Do your fingerprints have these marks? Let's check out my coworker's left hand thumbprint. She has a double loop print. You can see with the blue lines I've drawn that her fingerprint pattern looks similar to a yin-yang, where one loop swoops out one way and the other loop goes the other way. She also has a delta in the white triangle. There are links in the description below to help you examine your fingerprints. Thanks for watching!